And welcome back. This is the Paracord Weaver, and today we're going to do this, continue on with our simplified version of a dog leash. And today we're going to attach our lead section to our handle. Let me go ahead and move these others out of the way here. I may show them to you a little bit later. So what I did was I went ahead and finished braiding the one I showed you yesterday. Remember yesterday we just had a real short one. I went ahead and finished the length, did a crown sennit and then a terminal knot, and then we have about 10 inches of cord that we need to work with. And what we're going to do is take the handle that we created yesterday, and remember we made this double lanyard knot right here really loose, and we did that so that we could feed all 4 of these leads up through that. And we're going to start from this side where we have these loose leads. We're going to split those and we're going to push our leads through. Now if you have fids, this might be a place where you might want to use them. We made this knot really loose so that we didn't have to use fids, because I know some of you don't have fids and you want to know how to do things without having the special tools. So we're going to go ahead and do it this way. Alright, so then what we have is a loose double lanyard knot on our handle. We run our leads through, and then right now what we're going to do is tighten our handle double lanyard knot. And the reason we do that is we want this to be as tight as we possibly can make it. Because this, when we finish on this end, between the knot on this end and this knot is what's going to hold all of this together. So I'm going to go ahead and snug this up pretty tight, but I'm not going to make it really tight because I need to make my lead section out of this cord to finish this leash. And I just grabbed some cord to show you on the green and brown. So I need to make another handle for this lead, and I need to make another lead for this handle. So what we're going to do is go ahead and tighten this up a little bit more so that you can see how all of this goes together. On my production leashes, I normally always put an accent color in here. It's not required. It just gives it a little bit of bling. People seem to like bling a little bit, so. Okay. So then once you have it snugged up, it'll look something like this. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and pull our cord, all of our cords, all the way up in here. So you can see that that terminal knot ends up inside a little bit inside of this knot. And what that does, it gives us a good transition from the handle to the lead section. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and tie a double lanyard knot with these. And if you've watched the series so far, you'll see that we've made quite a few of these. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Hope I have enough here. Be a little bit close, it looks like. Remember to watch your twist. Which will make it a lot easier when you go to finish it. Okay. This is a little bit close. We probably should have given ourselves a little bit more than 10 inches since we had to go through this. But it looks like we're going to make it. It's just close. I would recommend having more. I don't like cutting this kind of knot that close. We are really close here. And if you had fids on the end, you wouldn't be able to do it either because the fid's too long. You'd have to have little stubby fids. There we go. Sorry about that. So we can do it with 10 inches. It's just a little bit short though. And I know we like to make it a little bit easier than that. Oops. And we'll be okay once we get it going here. There we go. So then you would snug that knot up, and it would end up being the same size as this knot. Now let me show you. I think we'll stop there because you can see what to do from here. You just tighten this knot up again. You tighten these up as tight as you can get it. You trim these close inside like we've shown you before with the razor blade. Remember to lay the razor blade against it and work the cord against the razor blade, not the razor blade against the cord. Because if you try to move the razor blade against the cord, you'll end up nicking other parts of your project. So it's best to hold the razor still and work the cord against it. Okay? If you don't like a double lanyard knot here, what you can do is you can take and singe two of your cords on the outside edge of your terminal knot, like I did here, and then take the other two leads and run them through, and then tie your lanyard knot. And what that'll give you is still a nice decorative knot that will hold, and you won't be able to pull it through this one. But it'll give you a smaller knot on the top here. Can you see that? You can see the difference. So, and then one other way, I'm going to give you another option here. Another way, this is one of my production leashes. And I don't use lanyard knots because this is a little more difficult to do. Remember, this series was to make it easy for you to be able to duplicate to make a strong leash that looks good. This takes a little more time and effort to do this, and you absolutely have to have fids to do this this section here, to do it this way. So in this one, there's no way this can pull through either. So important thing is to make sure this lanyard knot that you put here will end up being as tight as you can possibly get it, and then making your knot large enough on this side that it won't pull through. So this is the Paracord Weaver. I hope that that helps some of you out there. I know that we've had quite a bit of interest in simplifying it. When I did my first leash video, I did it all with 2 continuous cords, and that's a lot of cord to work with. And by breaking it into sections, into a handle and then the lead, that gives you more options to finish. The way that I did it previously, we wouldn't have been able to do this type of end because it doesn't finish that way. This is more conducive to finishing up through and joining at the handle. So this is a little bit easier. Well, I hope it was easier. This is the Paracord Weaver, and we'll do I think we're going to do 2 more videos on this leash. One is going to be on how to do a Cobra lead, so you can see how to attach that and how to start it and attach it to your clasp. And then the other one, I think we'll do a round crown sinnet, which is very similar, and how to attach it. So it's the Paracord Weaver, and we'll see you next time.